Kyle Richards reveals if Portia Umansky will have a real estate career. Kyle Richards and Mauricio Umansky's youngest daughter, Portia Umansky, might not be following in her dad's real estate agent footsteps. The Real Housewives of Beverly Hills' daughter is headed off to college next year, and she's about to make some big decisions about her future. Kyle appeared on a briefing on Bravo Stream on April 28, alongside her daughters, Farrah Brittany Aljafri, Alexia Umansky, and Sophia Umansky, where they addressed Portia's future career plans. Both Farrah and Alexia work alongside Mauricio as real estate agents at his firm, The Agency. But based on their conversations with their younger sister, they don't see her working there. When asked if Portia will join them at the agency when she graduates, both Alexia and Farrah had a definitive answer. "I don't think so," Alexia said. "I think she's got other plans, very cool plans, but I won't expose them." "Very entrepreneurial. She'll probably start her own business," Farrah added. Although Portia might have other plans, Kyle noted that real estate will always be there for her. "I think she knows she will always have that option if she wanted to, maybe, but you can't succeed in this business unless you're passionate about it," Kyle said. "So I want her to do what she's passionate about, obviously." Kyle Richards opens up about "so smart" Portia Umansky's job goals. Kyle can certainly see Portia's future as a businesswoman already. "The other day, she was pacing back and forth, and I thought, why is Portia on a business call? She was literally having a business call," Kyle explained. "And she goes, 'Well, you know, this person I know, they're working with this brand.' And she had all these great ideas, and I'm like, this girl is so smart." "She's so smart," all three sisters said at the same time, to which Alexia added, "She's one of the smartest people I've ever met." Kyle Richards shares new updates on Portia Umansky's college plans. Before she decides what she wants to do with her life, Portia has to decide on attending the perfect college for her. Kyle and Mauricio's youngest is about to head into her senior year of high school, which means she has been touring so many colleges to find the right fit for her future. In an interview with Briefing on Bravo April 7, Kyle revealed that she had just been looking at colleges with Portia. "This weekend, I took my youngest, Portia, to look at colleges, which is so crazy," she said. "I went to Austin, we went to Dallas, we went to Fort Worth, TCU, Texas Christian University, and then Mao took her to the University of Miami. So we're doing the rounds right now." Portia definitely took a liking to some of the schools on the trip. TCU she liked a lot, and also SMU, Southern Methodist University, Kyle said. "We want less partying and more studying and fun." Portia's path, a Real House kid's journey beyond real estate. In the Golden Hills of Beverly Hills, where the sun always seemed to cast a forgiving glow, and the houses were as extravagant as the lives within them, lived a girl with a name that came with expectations, Portia Umansky. She was the youngest daughter of Kyle Richards and Mauricio Umansky, reality TV royalty and real estate mogul, respectively, but Portia had always known deep down her future wasn't written in marble countertops or luxury open houses. As the youngest of four sisters, Farrah, Alexia, Sophia, and then herself, Portia grew up surrounded by talk of listings, commissions, staging strategies, and multi-million-dollar deals. From an early age, she could predict which homes would sell above asking simply by the energy in the room. But that was never her calling. Real estate might have been in her blood, but her heart beat to a different rhythm. And now that heart was pointing her elsewhere. 1. The family table. It all started during a family dinner in their modern Beverly Hills kitchen, one of those rare nights when everyone happened to be home. The long white marble island was cluttered with takeout boxes from a trendy new sushi spot, and the conversation swirled as it always did, fast, overlapping, and lovingly chaotic. "So," Kyle said, sipping from a sparkling water, "Portia, any new thoughts about college? I know we've been touring like crazy." Portia leaned back, chewing thoughtfully on a piece of spicy tuna. Honestly, I'm leaning toward SMU or TCU. I liked the campuses and the vibe was more me. Mauricio nodded. Both are great schools. Did you feel inspired being there? I did, she said, then hesitated. But not because I was imagining selling houses in Texas. Farah, ever the cool big sister and now a polished real estate agent, smiled knowingly. Yeah, we kind of figured you weren't jumping on the agency bandwagon. Alexia added, you'd be great at it if you wanted to, but I get it, you've got your own thing. I do, Portia admitted. I just don't know exactly what it is yet, but I've got ideas. Kyle beamed. She's had a million ideas since she was 10. I caught her pacing the hallway last week on a business call with a skincare startup. She had a pitch deck and everything. That was just helping out a friend, Portia said modestly. But it was good, Kyle insisted. I mean, I was eavesdropping and thinking, okay, Shark Tank, here we come. Everyone laughed. Mauricio reached over and gave Portia's hand a squeeze. Whatever you decide, we support you. Real estate will always be here if you change your mind. But do what makes your soul light up. Seeds of something new. Despite the fame, the cameras, and the legacy, Portia had always been quietly entrepreneurial. While other kids were making TikToks just for fun, she was analyzing engagement patterns and reaching out to micro-influencers for collaborations. She built a quiet following under a pseudonymous Instagram account where she reviewed new beauty products with wit and clarity beyond her years. One summer, during a family vacation to Aspen, she designed and sold a line of minimalist hoodies with subtle affirmations embroidered along the sleeves. She sold out in 2 days. Kyle had always described her youngest as so smart, and in recent months, that phrase had turned into a family anthem. Portia's sisters teased that she'd end up running a Fortune 500 company before she even got her bachelor's degree. But still, there was pressure. There were whispers. Is she going to follow in her dad's footsteps? Will she be on the show? Another Umansky agent in the making? And while Portia never resented the legacy her family had built, she admired them fiercely. She had to carve out something that was hers. So she began journaling. Daily, late at night, when the world was quiet, she'd fill pages with business ideas, brand names, and scribbles about a company that didn't yet exist. She wanted to build something, but what? The Bravo briefing revelation. On April 28, during a casual appearance on Briefing on Bravo, Kyle sat down with her daughters for what was meant to be a lighthearted conversation about family, college tours, and future plans. But as Bravo interviews often do, the topic of Portia's future became a focus. Will Portia be joining the agency? The host asked playfully. Alexia smirked. I don't think so. Farah added, very entrepreneurial. She'll probably start her own business. I mean, she's already kind of doing that. Portia, tuning in from the sidelines via livestream, was watching from her bedroom, blushing behind her laptop. The world had just been given a sneak peek into the plans she'd been nurturing. Kyle chimed in, she knows she'll always have the option, but you can't succeed in this business unless you're passionate about it. I want her to follow her heart. The clip went viral. Within 24 hours, Portia Umansky business plans trended on Twitter. Rumors flew. Was she launching a wellness brand, a fashion line, a media platform? Portia laughed it off, but the attention gave her a new kind of fire. The business call. One late April afternoon, Portia found herself pacing their backyard, barefoot in a juicy couture tracksuit, earbuds in, gesturing wildly to someone on the other end of the phone. Yes, but you're not leveraging the community aspect, she said. You've got 10K followers, and no one's commenting. That's not a brand. That's a brochure. People need to feel something when they see your product. From the house, Kyle watched through the window, half amused, half amazed. She's having another business call, Kyle muttered, shaking her head with a smile. Later that night, Portia sat her family down. I want to launch something real, not a vanity project, not a one-off collab. I want to build a brand that connects. Maybe beauty, maybe fashion, maybe tech, but something that helps people feel seen and powerful. Mauricio raised an eyebrow, impressed. That's a big vision. It's not going to happen overnight, she said. But I'm starting now. I've been researching VCs, pitch strategies, influencer contracts, and product development. Farah clapped. CEO energy already. Alexia added, can I invest? College countdown. As senior year marched toward graduation, the college decision loomed. Portia had narrowed it down to two schools, Southern Methodist University and Texas Christian University. Both had solid business programs. Both felt right. But she knew her education was just one piece of the puzzle. During a May morning run with Kyle, the two stopped at a juice bar near their house. They sat outside, sipping on green blends, enjoying a rare mother-daughter quiet moment. You know, Kyle said, when I was your age, I didn't know what I wanted either. I did acting, modeling, then married your dad, then started the show. It all kind of flowed. But you're so intentional.